Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Zymox, and I'm your chief show attendant. On behalf of the two hosts and the rest of the crew, welcome aboard Weird Wednesday Flight number 13, non-stop, from your current location to parts unknown. Our flight will be of about 2 hours, and we'll be flying at the speed of sound. At this time, make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position, and that your seatbelt is currently fastened. Enjoy the ride.
What's happening, everybody? How's it going? Welcome to another Weird Wednesday. Gets weirder every week.
Gets weirder every day.
Every day, something else happens. Wait, there's more. How's everybody been doing this past week? Feels weird. We didn't have a paranormal soup Sunday night hangout with everybody. Seems like it's been forever. It's been at least a week. Been a lot of crazy stuff happening around my part of the woods, my neck of the woods, as they say.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, you know.
You don't say.
People still protesting here, and you know, the mask thing, the ongoing mask thing. Love them, hate them, or voice your opinion on. We had to go to the dreaded Walmart today. I bought these couple of pair of shorts that were like all my clothes. I'm like looking at my t-shirts, and like I haven't bought clothes in like 8 years, and all my stuff's like raggedy, getting holes in it. I'm like, damn, I'm starting to look like a hobo. So went and bought some pants, but you can't try them on, because all the dressing rooms are closed. So bought them, brought them home. Yeah, this pair's too big. Yeah, this pair's too small. Had to take them back. Got another couple of pair. Same thing, like 4 times. Finally today, I think I scored. I finally got something that's comfortable.
Oh, good.
Only took 4 tries, but yeah.
That's what I started doing. Go like every month or so when I go for my Walmart stuff, get like one piece of clothes like to replace like another added piece.
Yeah. I went in there the other day. I was running Sam around, and I was like, "Oh, you got to go to Walmart with me. I got to return these or exchange these couple pairs of shorts." We got in there, walk up to customer service, and there's a couple people behind the counter. So I'm standing there, like nobody's paying attention to me. We're standing there, and I was like, "Excuse me," and she's like, "Oh, customer service is closed." And I was like, "Oh," she's like, "Yeah, I don't work back here. I'm just stocking whatever." She's like, "They close at 8:00. And Sam's like, "It's 8:01." Like nobody there. Like, okay, we'll come back again. So technically it was 5 times if I include that one. Yeah. The place was a complete zoo in there today too.
It reminds me of those, like, in the days, you know, and they had the feet on the floor to dance, like the black shoe prints.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, turn left, turn right, follow here, go there. Still everybody's like doing whatever the hell.
Yep.
I go through with my cart, just knock it out what I know I need, and then like, shit, I need pickles. It's all the way down over there. Forget the pickles.
Yep.
It's another 30 minutes of trying to bumper cart shuffle through.
Exactly. And, you know, it's like everywhere around here now is masks are mandatory. You know, you got to wear a mask to come in. And I'd be damned if you don't go in there and like the people are like, please put your mask on. And they're wearing theirs like under their nose. Like, really? Really? You know, I guess if you just have it on your face, that's why I have this now. It's like, okay, I'm good. I can just pull it down and
That's why I like them turtleneck, or what are they called? The like the ones for hunting fit, you know, like the ones on your neck that you can pull up.
yeah, that's what this
Called
is.
like a turtleneck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are cool because then you just can. But I'm talking reverse when it's like on your neck and then you pull it up over your face.
Yeah.
Like this way.
Yeah. That's usually how I have this on during the day. I just have it around my neck and I go in somewhere, I just pull it up. Like it's not doing anything, but my face is covered.
Yeah. We got the signs all over downtown Livermore now. It was so dumb. I'm outside walking. They had the outside seating for a restaurant. You know, everybody in there, you have to have a mask on unless you're consuming food. And so I'm wearing a mask down this aisle where there's all these people not wearing masks crammed into an outdoor area under an awning. It was just stupid to me.
Yep.
Like the patio was crowded. There was no 2 foot, 3 foot distancing between tables.
Yeah.
But the magic line between the dining outside and the sidewalk where I could reach out and touch them, you know, then you have to wear your mask because it's too condensed and crowded in downtown Livermore.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting, you know, when they start school back, because they're talking about, you know, the classrooms here, like having like dividers between the desks of, you know, of all the students, like plexiglass and like cubicles, I guess. I don't know. It's just weird, man. It would suck to be in school right now and have to go to school and like sit in a little plexiglass cube. You can't get close to anyone. It's like, why the hell even go? Just screw it.
Well, on the subject of coronavirus,
On the subject.
Sam, on the subject, you know, San Quentin out here, we do still have death row, even though we don't really have the death penalty enforced anymore. Ironically, 14 killers who are on death row right now have died from the coronavirus.
I can't say that I have sympathy.
Yeah. So, endless conflict. Okay. Of course, this got messed up right off the bat. Let me see if I can just get the article.
There's lots of cougars here in Florida, Zach. It's a different kind of cat, I guess. So I think that's what they call them.
Oh, yeah, we got California cougars.
Oh, yeah?
Mountain lions.
I'm talking about the ones that hang out at the bar. But
Oh, we got them too. All right, so I guess that was it. And endlessly conflicted over capital punishment. California hasn't executed an inmate in more than 14 years. And although suicide, drug overdoses, inmate murders, okay, I got to go back to the pictures because of the ads popping up.
Good old ads. Can't go without those.
I'm in your chat. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Suicide, drug overdoses, inmate murders, and old age claim a few of the condemned each year. A new killer has come to death row. Since the start of COVID-19 pandemic, early this year, at least 8 condemned inmates are believed to have succumbed to the disease that has swept the 168-year-old San Quentin State Prison in Marin County, where death row prisoners traditionally are housed. The deaths of 2 other inmates are under investigation amid what's become one of the worst coronavirus outbreaks in the country. California has more death row inmates, 716, than any other state. But even as it sends more
Pop-up central.
oh my gosh. This is wow. Okay. But even as it sends more newly condemned killers to death row, with 2 more added in January and February, the execution chamber sits idle while state leaders and residents debate the legal and moral implications of capital punishment. Though voters rejected death penalty repeals in 2012 and 2016, ongoing state and federal litigation challenging California's execution protocol and Governor Newsom's March 13 capital punishment have stayed executions. Just 15 of California's 158 condemned inmates who have died since 1978 were executed. 2 of those by other states. Of the rest, 88 died naturally and 28 killed themselves. 15 others overdosed on drugs or were killed by others. Last year, 9 condemned inmates died, 6 from natural causes, 2 from drugs, 1 by suicide. Of the 13 condemned inmates who died this year, there are 3 attributed to natural causes. 10 are listed as pending official causes of death, but the California Department of Corrections and Rehab listed COVID as a suspected factor for 8. And that's Johnny Avila Jr., 62. He died July 26 at an outside hospital. Avila was sentenced in Fresno County to die for murdering 2 women, one of whom was gang raped on a canal bank after a rural gathering near Fresno in 1991. John Beams, 67, died July 21st at an outside hospital. Beams was sentenced to die for beating his girlfriend's 15-month-old daughter to death in Tulare County in 95. Troy Ashmush, 58, died July 20 at an outside hospital. He was sentenced in Sac County to death for the 1984 rape and murder of a 7-year-old girl who was fishing with her brother. Jeffrey Hawkins, 64, died July 15 at an outside hospital. Hawkins was sentenced in Sac County to die for the separate 1987 shooting deaths
The South Florida man accused of killing his girlfriend
of a customer during a market robbery near Sacramento and a bar patron in Galt. And then David John Reed, 60, died July 7 at an outside hospital. Reed was sentenced to death in Riverside County for stabbing a black homeless man to death in a racially motivated attack in Palm Springs. Then we go on. We've got Dwayne Carey. He died in outside hospital. He was 59. He stabbed a woman to death during a home robbery. Scott Eskine, whose picture was 57, died July 3rd at an outside hospital. He was sentenced to die for beating, raping, murdering 2 boys, ages 13 and 9. A genetic match linked their murders while he served a 70-year-old term for rape. And then Manuel Alvarez, 59, died in an outside hospital, sentenced to death for an 87 spree of mayhem, included raping women, killing a man while trying to rob him, knocking out a 78-year-old woman to steal her car. The 2 death row inmates whose deaths are under investigation are Joseph Cordova. He's 75, died July 1st at San Quentin State Prison, where he was found unresponsive in a single cell with no signs of trauma. He was sentenced to death in Cocoa County for the 79 rape and murder of an 8-year-old girl in San Pablo. Richard Seitley, 71, died June 24th at Quentin State Prison, where he was found unresponsive in his cell. He was sentenced to death in LA County for the rape and murder of a woman in 1990. So, justice is still being served.
One way or the other.
Yeah.
I got a short one here that I almost forgot about till Debbie reminded me of it. See if it'll share from the screen I have up. Here we go. I'm not even going to talk about this. I'll just let the video play.
Oh, wait. Is this going to get flagged, though, because it's a news thing?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. Here we go.
Trial of a South Florida man accused of killing his girlfriend continued today, and so far no ruling on if he'll be able to show his penis to the jury like he requested.
For more on the story, let's get to Local 10's Carlos Suarez. He's been following this from Fort Lauderdale. Carlos.
The associate medical examiner of Broward County took to the stand about an hour ago and said that in all his years of work, he has never had a single case where someone choked to death as a result of performing oral sex.
Oh, Jesus.
That goes to the heart of the defense's case that Richard Patterson did not kill his girlfriend back in 2015. Prosecutors allege that the 65-year-old choked her to death, but he claims that she choked on his penis. The ME told jurors a penis would have to be large, far enough down a person's throat to block that person from breathing through their nose and mouth. He also said that it would take 2 to 3 minutes for a person to die as a result of a lack of oxygen, so that it would have been clear that a person, this woman in particular, would have been in distress.
And if she cannot breathe, she usually starts to kicking, biting, or to do something to prevent this blocking of the airway, try to open this airway. It's normal reaction of any person.
All right, now the defense has asked a judge whether Patterson can show jurors his penis as part of their case. She has not ruled on whether that will be allowed to take place. The medical examiner also told jurors that he could not rule on a manner of death because the body of 60-year-old Francisca Martinez was in such bad shape when it was found inside her Margate home. The medical examiner is still on the stand.
Why?
And the defense says that their client did not call 911 the night that he claims all of this happened because he was embarrassed about the whole thing. We are live outside the Broward County Courthouse in downtown Fort Lauderdale. I'm Carlos Suarez, Local 10.
Well, they can always make a mold of it because they do have those kits. And another thing, if she couldn't breathe through her nose.
Yeah.
But when you're being suffocated, your body naturally convulses. And I know some people have a weird fetish with the whole choking thing and all that. But you start to convulse and gag, so yeah, I guess either way, the dude should have realized one way or the other he needs to X-nay.
I got to come up for air, man. Oh, I got to come up. That was a bad pun. Sorry. Yeah, next. Thanks, Debbie. I almost forgot about that one.
And she was how old? Wait, she was how old?
I don't even remember. I was just the shock and the awe of the whole thing kind of had me befuddled. I would like that would have been really cool to see on the news live though. It's like, how are they gonna read that? I commend the media,
like
the news reporters, for being able to hold it together and report that, like, seriously.
What's that teacher's name on South Park? Miss
Yeah. Yeah. There must have been some hold down going on that.
I don't know how to spell chokes. Somewhat now.
Chokes on dick. Yep. Wow. Okay.
Well, I don't know how to follow that up, but
yeah.
California residents need to be aware of mysterious packages arriving in your mailboxes. Mysterious seed packets, possibly from China, arriving in California mailboxes. Mysterious unsolicited packets of seeds, possibly from China, are arriving in some Southern California mailboxes, prompting state officials to urge recipients to refrain from planting them. I want to know why they're saying possibly from China. Like, before they even say this, they should figure out.
Where did it come from? It was either from China.
Like, are they just trying to freak us out?
Yeah.
The California Department of Ag is aware of the packets and been in contact with the U.S. Department. The California Department of Ag is aware of the packets and has been in contact with the U.S. Department of Ag to determine what action, if any, is necessary for shipments arriving in California, spokesman said Monday. In the meantime, California Department of Ag is instructing residents not to open any unsolicited seed packets received and to contact their local county ag commissioner's office, he said. Seed packets should not be opened, shipped, or disposed of by residents to prevent potential dispersal of invasive species and or quarantine pests. Unopened seed packets should be held by the resident or county official until further instructions are provided. Police in according to U.S. news reports, agriculture agencies in at least 27 states, including Virginia, Washington, Louisiana, Kansas, have issued warnings that the seeds could be harmful to plants and livestock. Police in Ohio, where some of the packets were received, said they appear to be part of a brushing scam, which is an exploit by a vendor used to bolster product ratings and increase visibility online by shipping an inexpensive product to unwitting receiver and then submitting positive reviews on the receiver's behalf under the guise of the verified owner, police said. Although not directly dangerous, we would still prefer that people contact us to properly dispose of the seeds. One chick received a seed packet Monday. It was labeled on the outside as jewelry. They're surprised it made it through customs. So yeah, if you get some weird seeds in your mail, don't open them. Hang on to them. Contact your authorities.
I wonder what they are.
I wonder what they're coated with.
Invasive murder seeds.
Genetically modified, like little house of horror, little shop of horrors.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is it's going to be like that, shop of horrors plant that grows like Jack and the Beanstalk overnight and like devours the whole family.
Big ass fly trap, just like the Sims, like the cow plant on the Sims.
Yeah, exactly.
You seen that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, boy. What's next? Mystery seeds from China. But wait, there's more. That's the new theme for 2020, without a doubt. Yeah, exactly. Feed me, Seymour. Yeah, they say they don't know where they came from, but you could clearly see on that package that the, sender's address was China. So like, okay, not too hard to figure out.
Anthrax is exactly, Laura, what came
Yeah,
to my mind when I read this.
yeah. Remember when that whole thing was happening? And then people were just sending like baby powder in the mail just to freak people out. Yeah, it's like what will freak people out more in 2020? It's like, let's kick it up a level.
You've got a kind of a creepy story, don't you?
Yeah, I've got a couple little got one little story and a video here. The other day one of my buddies sent me this live feed, and he's like, look at this, look what's happening in Kentucky. Anybody see that? Louisville, Kentucky. Which took me, like, I had an interest in it because that's where my goddaughter lives, is in Louisville, Kentucky. So I was interested to see what's happening. I was watching part of the live feed, and it was this protest. There was like this going on and that going on and this going on and that going on. And then the NFAC showed up to do their protest. And well, let me play the video. And if anybody doesn't know what the NFAC is, that's the not fucking around, whatever. I'm drawing a blank on the last word. Not committee, coalition. Not fucking around commission, coalition. It's the all black group of protesters that have been going around, like in Texas and stuff, and well, I'll just play the video. Let's see. This is what happened, and I'll read the story. Let me read the little story real quick. A member of the Not Fucking Around Coalition, NFAC, whose leader describes them as heavily trained militia. Well, one of them was apparently fucking around when he shot himself and a couple other of the members in Louisville, Kentucky the other day. They were doing an armed Breonna Taylor rally. The rally was supposed to start at noon, but then somebody got shot. There are 3 members of the NFAC. Again, the name of it, a self-described black-selling militia that were victims of an accidental discharge by one of their own members. They confirmed in Louisville that the shooting was accidental and 3 people were sent to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. All the members of the involved are affiliated with the NFAC, and there is no outstanding suspects, police say. In a statement, Intern Chief Robert Schroeder said, "This is a tragic situation that could have been much worse. I encourage anyone choosing to exercise their Second Amendment rights to do so responsibly." And again, this was a well-trained, heavily trained militia, so to say. As I was watching the live feed, my buddy was like, somebody's going to get shot. Somebody's going to get shot. This shit's going to happen. Somebody's going to get shot. And like, sure enough, somebody got shot. And, we're like, not that I'm an expert in firearms by any means, but I'm watching this live feed and I see people like waving guns around and like fingers are like not off the trigger. And I'm thinking, yep, somebody's going to get shot. Well, this is what happens when you have a well-trained militia that obviously ain't so well-trained.
Holy shit. Oh, fuck. Holy shit. Someone's been shot. At the center of it, someone just fired a shot.
Everybody down.
So it goes on, and then it shows 3 people getting, carted off on stretchers, with a bunch of paramedics and stuff. And like I say in the article, it wasn't like life threatening, but they got shot. One guy discharged his weapon by accident. I'm sure he didn't want to shoot his own buddies. So it was an accident, but that's the kind of shit that happens when, I'm all for guns. I have a bunch of them, but I'm not like wanting to go out and wield my gun around in a protest. That's not, there's a place and time for things. And that's, to me, just my opinion, call me crazy. That's not the place or the time. My time is when somebody busts in my door, then I'm going to blow their head off. Not just go out and accidentally shoot my friends because I'm being a dumbass with my firearm.
Never be a dumbass with your firearm.
Yeah. Rule number 1, don't be a dumbass with your firearm.
They literally teach you that.
Yeah, seriously.
In gun class.
Yeah. I've been in a few gun classes, and that's actually, that's, a gun is a huge responsibility. And, if you can't maintain your focus.
Do not shoot anything you don't intend to kill. Always know the target that you're aiming at. Always identify your target.
Yeah. And, I play that video. It's not a black or a white thing. It's a dumbass thing.
It's just a common frickin' sense thing.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, my buddy, he was texting me and he sent me the link to the live feed of that. And he's like, dude, somebody's going to get shot. Somebody's going to get shot. 15, 20 minutes later, bam, somebody got shot. And he's like, I told you, I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. He's like, look at these people. They're just waving their guns around and they're pointing them at each other, but not intentionally. But if you're going to carry a gun, you don't be flagging the muzzle on people. But as they say, shit happens.
Or as Zach said, stupid is as stupid as.
Yeah. So moving on from that, we got another little we started doing these the creepy story of the week.
Yeah, weird story time.
Weird story time. It's story time. Let me see if I can figure out how to do story time here.
We need a name for that.
Yeah, we do. Here we go. This is story time. Tonight's story is The Legend of the South Texas Headless Horseman, El Muerto. Tales of decapitation have been told that leave us scratching our still attached heads. Everything from the moving lips of Ann Boylan's severed skull to the 18th month surviving headless chicken named Mike. But taking it back from the most familiar headless character, this tale surrounds a very popular and creepy motive for urban legends: the idea of a phantom headless horseman. Although we're not talking about the iconic horseman from Washington Irving's The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, but rather the obscure South Texan legend of El Muerto, or the Dead Man, a Mexican bandit who was horribly butchered by Texas Rangers only to rise again and ride vengefully on his dark steed from beyond the grave. As the story goes, in the mid-1800s, a Mexican bandit by the name of Vidal committed a crime in San Antonio that would doom him forever: horse rustling, a deed he already had a bounty on his head for. Unfortunately for him, some of the targeted horses that this raid belonged to Creed Taylor, a Texas Ranger. Needless to say, Taylor did not take the news well. During this period, Rangers were harsh lawmen, hardened to the burden of their duty and willing to commit the most heinous deeds in the name of justice. At the time, after all, the border between the United States and Mexico was an issue that the two countries couldn't agree on. As a result of this discrepancy, there was a stretch in between that became sort of no man's land. Unsurprisingly, crimes were plentiful and vicious here, so the Rangers, whose jobs were to stem the tide, had to equally and ruthlessly themselves do it. But what Taylor and his fellow Rangers are said to have done to Vidal for his horse theft crime goes completely beyond the pale. Taylor set track on Vidal and the rest of his henchmen across the inhospitable and very dangerous stretch of land. Joining him on the hunt for vengeance was a ranch owner who was also recently the victim of horse rustling by the name of Flores, and another ranger, William Alexander Anderson Wallace, better known as Bigfoot. Vidal had timed his attack using a coinciding Comanche raid as a decoy. Most of the local ranch defenders left to fight off the Comanche threat, leaving the area vulnerable to Vidal and his small crew of bandits. Little did he know that Taylor and his small band were hot on the trail. The three soon tracked the criminals to their hideouts, waiting until night fell and ambushing the bandits while they slept. The defenseless outlaws were killed, but their deaths were only the beginning. It was what was done to Vidal next that birthed the legend El Muerto. Despite the draconian methods of warning from lawmakers, criminals and outlaws still failed to see the potential and often grim consequences of their unlawful acts. As a result, a whole new level of harsh justice was needed. See, this is how we learn. After being killed by Taylor and his crew, Vidal's corpse was said to have been beheaded and tied securely to a horse, along with his decapitated head. The unfortunate horse was then left to roam free, horrifying all who encountered it. Incredibly, though, the brutal killing and degrading treatment of Vidal's body was just the start of his post-mortem story. From then on, the horse and its headless rider roamed the area. Spotted many times, it was said that bullets had no effect on either, and the legend of El Muerto started to spread. The fearsome specter was said to be an omen of ill fate. It is also said that the horse was finally captured along with Vidal's horribly wounded and sun-ravaged body. He was unmercifully buried, but alleged sightings continued. In one notable 1917 encounter, a couple on their way to San Diego stated that a headless horseman had passed them on its steed, crying, "It's mine, all mine." And then again, decades later, in 1969, El Muerto was supposedly spotted near Freer. Is there any truth to this tale? Well, the major players were all real men, and the Rangers did publicly claim responsibility for the killing. There's said to have been markedly less rustling in the area in the aftermath of this event, too. As for whether Vidal's spirit continues to ride around South Texas as El Muerto, there's really no saying, but sightings continue to be reported to this day. In fact, the area of one supposed encounter was renamed Headless Horseman Hill. This just highlights the allure that this grisly mystery had and continues to have in local folklore. Yeah, Wolfie, you missed it. You'll have to go back and see that one. Yeah. That, I mean, we were worried about playing a news story on here, but hey, if that one doesn't get us flagged, nothing will. The end, or is it exactly, Laura? Who knows? So yeah, we've been doing a little, like a 5-minute or so creepy story of the week. That's a question. Yeah, that's a question, Wolfie.
What's the question?
Who's choking on the peanut?
Oh,
Yeah. Hey, no telling what you'll see on the news nowadays.
or what they'll say.
But yeah, that's the Jamie found that story and sent it to me, and it's not the typical headless horseman story, Ichabod Crane and all that. It's a little different spin on the headless horseman, the headless horse thief horseman. Man. And
Ripley's, right?
What's that?
Ripley's wrote that one up, right?
I think so, yeah. Yeah. Back in the day, people think they got it rough nowadays. Yeah. Go back in the day of those times, man, you get caught stealing something, you might just get your head chopped off and your dead body drug around by a horse for everybody to see.
Yeah, I heard about the hands. I mean, people getting their hand chopped off.
Yeah, that still happens. In other parts of the world, make you think twice about stealing an apple. But, hey, that happens. I guess you definitely think twice about it because, well, at least you think once because you'd probably be missing a hand.
Or twice because you couldn't think twice because you're missing your head.
Yeah.
I don't know. They didn't land the way I wanted it to. I'm trying to refresh my Facebook.
And I got another story. I don't know. It's not that interesting, but this one, I don't really have a story. Doesn't really need a story. Just from the headline and the picture pretty much explains it all, especially the picture pretty much explains it, that goes along with the headline. So I'm just going to leave this here for a second.
The little picture says 1,000 words.
Yeah. Florida man breaks into jail to hang out with friends. And then you see the picture of the guy and it's like, okay, now I understand.
Because he's gacked out of his mind.
I mean, what state do you need to go, I'm going to break into jail to hang out with Junior and Bobby J. I just want to go.
Man, I miss Junior. I'm going to go just break on down there and go see him.
Yeah. And you got your mugshot there, like, crazy guys.
What was that, a Patriots logo tattooed on his head? Or what is that?
That's what it looks like, yeah. Yeah. Wow.
And what's stamped on his forehead?
Dumbass? I don't know.
No, for real. What is this?
I can't read what it says.
Either Holy O'Neill? I have no idea.
I don't know what it says. It should say
Oh, God, the eyes. Wait, let me see his other head. What's on top of his head? Oh, he's got. Oh, he did a helmet. He tattooed a helmet on his head.
Helmet head. Nice.
Yeah. We need Jason's right now. Boom. No, drugs are bad.
Yep, drugs are bad. Yeah, I just figured I didn't need to read the story because the picture pretty much explains the headline, and where do you go from there? I don't know.
He's not going to get put in the same, wing as his buddy.
Yeah. Most people
want to break out
of jail.
Mm-hmm.
I want to break into jail and hang out with my buddies for a while. They'll let me go afterwards because I didn't do anything.
Wow.
This big bag of meth. Yeah, Patriots helmet on your head. Somebody from the Patriots is just going, oh.
Yeah. That's all right. Because
really?
There's a certain Patriot fan. I'm not so happy with them.
Good Lord. But yeah, there you go. There you have it. Another
look at his eyes, Ern says. God, that's all I can look at.
Yeah.
I can't stop looking at him. Yeah, he needs to put the bird back in the clock.
Yeah. Scary. I think I may have seen a guy like that at Walmart today. I'm not sure. But...
Oh my goodness. That video slideshow or those slideshow pictures of like late night at Walmart outfits filled me.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the one that there was a girl with her pants, like her whole ass was hanging out.
She had them buttoned like down halfway down her thighs.
Yeah, but she was wearing a mask, so it's all good.
She had on a mask.
Yeah, you go with your whole ass hanging out, but you got a mask, so it's all good. I don't know.
So we're at 10 o'clock. Should we do some ghost boxing? And maybe, wouldn't like my mom say, maybe some of the convicts might come through the box?
This is true.
She did not like the picture of the mugshot I showed her. It freaked her out. And she says, I don't think you should post that.
Yeah.
So I'm not posting it. I'm talking about it.
Exactly.
She says, their creepy little spirits might come out through the box. I'd hope so. When we do the box session right after, they just might.
Yep. Yeah, we're going to go to a little commercial break. We'll come back. I'm going to hook the ghost box up. We'll do a little bit of that and then maybe some cards or something. So here we go.
Good.
This is Jason Bland, host of Midwest Paranormal Presents Paranormal Soup, where we stream live as a webcast every Sunday night, 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. Eastern, with guests who will blow your mind. Live ghost box sessions where you can call into the show to see if the spirits will talk to you, and the World Wide Web of Weird with the latest in paranormal news and evidence. We're bringing the weird every Sunday night, 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. Eastern on our Facebook page and YouTube channel. Don't forget to follow and subscribe.
Do you like rock and roll? Do you enjoy a good story? Wish You Were Here, A Rock Fantasy is a book inspired by Badfinger. It will not only entertain you, but intrigue you. What's it about? While Thomas is searching for his bandmate and friend in heaven, he meets an old friend and famous new ones in his afterlife voyage. Reader's favorite hails Wish You Were Here, A Rock Fantasy as a whimsical, speculative novel by author Joyce Isaacson. Midwest Book Reviews said, Wish You Were Here, A Rock Fantasy is a book inspired by Badfinger. It's a quirky story by Joyce S. Isaacson. is a unique, original, and deftly crafted metaphysical novel that showcases the author's genuine flair for character and narrative-driven entertainment that is simply riveting from first page to last. Now available on pennantpublication.com. Also available on Amazon in paperback and hardcover. Also on Kindle Unlimited. So check it out now. Wish You Were Here, a rock fantasy.
The night is alive. Join us and take a walk on the weird side when you tune in to the Kingdom of Nye, hosted by Heather Wade, the finest in late night talk. Listen live free weeknights starting at 9 p.m. Pacific time at thekingdomofnye.com, talkstreamlive.com, and the Paranormal Radio app. Wanna take a ride?
So I got my one laptop here rebooting, so let's see if it comes up. Speaking of ghost boxes, I don't know, guys seen my once every week post? I ordered the
Oh, yeah.
the Paranology's Poltercom Pico. I ordered that ghost box. Well, it was ordered. Darcy ordered it for me for Christmas. It was ordered November 24th. Still don't have it. Still don't have it. It's going on 8 months now. I don't know. Am I just crazy?
I saw his other really nice reveal he had out though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, he should have, what's it called when you fulfill like orders and stuff first?
Yeah.
People that paid for stuff.
Yeah. People, people that paid for stuff, 8 months ago. Yeah, they're not.
Fulfill the obligation. I think that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm asking for much. I don't, I think I have a right to be a little pissed off, maybe. Not according to him, though. My last email hasn't got a response. I'm on the ignore list. I'll probably never get it because I'm bitching about it.
Well,
So, hey, I'm just here. I got plenty of time. I'll just keep posting shit about it. I'm not going anywhere. So, yeah, if anybody wants a Poltercom Pico, brand new, if I ever do get it, it's probably going to be for sale because at this point in time,
don't even want it no more.
yeah. Windows, man. Just a moment. Just a moment. Just a moment.
Make your computer easier to use.
Oh, yeah.
Windows will read and scan this list automatically.
I don't want you to scan it, Windows.
Press the space bar to select the highlighted option.
Why is it talking to you like that?
Because it's Windows.
Mine don't talk to me like that.
My Windows computer is the devil. Shut up. Go away. I don't want you.
That would make me want to throat punch it.
Yeah. I'm just like trying to open the computer and it's like, link my Android phone to this PC. Hey, guess what, Windows? I don't have an Android phone.
I was going to say, when'd you get an Android?
Exactly. Oh, my God. Yeah, I'm a Mac guy. Can you tell? I don't really like Windows because of shit like this. I turn my Mac on. And, hey, guess what? It works.
Get your Mac on.
I get my Mac on with some cheese.
It's Mac tonight. I meant like Macing on.
Yeah.
People didn't say that no more.
Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna wait. I was gonna use an app that was on this shitty Windows machine, but until it decides to work, I guess I'll use the Spiritus, which is on my iPhone. Which, hey, look, it works.
I guess I should play.
Yep.
Do this now.
Just
I might have to pull out my gun and shoot this laptop, or at least throw it against the wall.
yes.
I heard psycho.
Yeah, makes me psycho. Yeah, the Pico has lost its luster.
The appeal.
It has the luster of a turd now.
It's lost its
Like
appeal.
the turd in a punch bowl ghost box.
One small step.
Hard by bad finger. It's a quirky story. I
think you're
I'm going.
Okay, here's a stupid question, Spirits. What do you prefer, Windows or Mac?
Okay.
I'm gonna laugh at
Bill. Let's watch.
Get a hang of it. It's turning or typer. What the hell was that?
I have no idea.
How loud do I have to talk with these headphones?
I hear you good.
Okay.
Turning like they match was to make sure that
I might be a ground psycho.
Often as you wish. If
Pound.
on the wind.
pretty low. So you don't get pretty much even are
Okay, who's here this evening that would like to talk seriously with us?
Sad.
Who's sad?
The state of my Windows laptop is sad.
single not beat us.
What?
Just
It's in worthwhile.
It's reading meanings of this.
You know, just
Right. Threat.
I like both of those, Cece. I'm using Spiritus right now.
All
don't ruin.
sad.
Sad again. Who's
Who's sad?
One.
What?
Sleepers. Tap.
wolf?
Six. Are
there any messages for anybody in chat right now?
you know what?
One.
Beautiful.
Nature.
This
Connection.
Connection.
Life.
This good.
Yeah, just
Is there anybody you'd like to talk to?
burn it up. So. Coronary.
The feeling.
Coronary.
Mad.
Death.
Does anybody have any questions in chat?
Let go now for a bit.
We were talking about Kurt Cobain last week. Do you guys remember Kurt Cobain from Nirvana?
What?
Do you know what happened to him? The person that I'm picturing in my mind right now, how did he die?
No vision. It's a bit. If it's up that way.
Just no.
You say it too.
Brina says, is my husband going to start? Something about lighting a match.
Well, this when are you gonna hang up? Start.
When you say beautiful, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Shirley.
Live. Yeah, that was she. Right, Ernie. Horn.
What is beautiful?
Three.
Dave's not here, man.
I thought he said nice.
So,
Beautiful.
Is this area? Spirit?
Now
The advent.
like I said. Yeah, yeah.
Do the spirits know what year it is right now here?
Because Biden don't. Did you hear that?
wind.
My hairy legs.
That wind cheek, like I said.
What does she want to kiss it?
What was Jamie just holding?
Like, you want to do it? Must.
I thought I heard egg like a second ago.
It's an alien egg. That's what I call them.
Yeah.
So, higher than the fight.
I think she's like propositioning him or pressuring him.
Family.
So, yes.
Family?
Smith.
Who's family?
Eternal story.
Did you say toast? Yep.
And
Somebody ready for breakfast?
cross it. No, most.
Do the spirits miss things that are here, like with the living, like toast or breakfast or food or cigarettes or alcohol?
Do you guys watch TV with us? Do you get entertained still by entertainment with us when we're listening to music or TV? Do you guys watch that too?
I feel hard to feel.
By the way, it's 1:11 here.
So,
Oh
tiny bit of little. No, see, be.
Tiny bit of something.
Was
yeah. I was talking to the movies all that. I thought I heard it say poop. Yeah.
Not enough.
It's like I miss taking poop.
TV is. Oh, jeez. Now my Windows thing says, now the battery's low. I'll be back in just a minute.
animal.
I'm starting to.
Where did Rob go? What's he doing?
Pooping.
I think they said leaving.
Burn it up.
I'm going. Choose.
Where are you going?
And how important.
On.
They have more fun talking to each other than to us.
And you're.
Nope.
There is
What was it?
And where does some of it get rid of?
Hand. Ciao. Yellow.
And the
Comfort.
Worms.
3.
Which was.
Do you know who I lost on Friday?
Motivation and for the mud. It's like the big thinking.
Hey.
Do you know the name of who I lost on Friday?
Main Street.
Hey. Red.
Please.
The reason.
I might have heard Sunday in there somewhere, but I'm not sure.
Just
A feline?
Nope.
They all.
want you to feel. I want you to.
Has that been the new light that I've been seeing in my room?
Say that.
List.
Not enough. Not really.
Is that Sunday that I've been seeing trying to catch my eye the past couple days? Is she back with her mama?
Please.
Are they all together?
For me. Yeah.
It's weird that they said that on Main Street because there's like a dream that I told my mom about Main Street, and it's strange that came up.
Oh yeah.
Lord.
Lara, it kind of goes along with Sunday.
Told me that she does just
Sad.
Yeah, Lara did say she was sad today.
He's a gosh,
I think so.
Mom.
Mom, is Cam here for Lara?
Oh, so.
Yeah, Lara. Does Cam want to talk?
Yeah, especially doing like as you want to do.
She's listening right now. If you have something you'd want to say. So if you have a joke you want to tell her.
Look in the mirror. You can look. Run. I'm going. So.
Panic.
Wolf. Wolf. Oh yeah, and that's her last name too. I've heard Wolf like a few times, and I think of Wolfie all the time.
Just heard it again. I'm trying to switch it over. Here we go.
Sorry, own it.
Okay, running something different, but we're still talking to you. See if we get anything out of this box. Is there anybody there that can hear us? Who wants to talk to us?
secretly.
Something like that.
Cheaper phones than Apple phones.
What?
What was that? Something about apples? I don't know.
Something of friends and not friends?
Yeah.
Something with friends and not with friends?
We're friends, not friends. Who's here with us right
Out
now?
and do an act of occupation. Political.
Is there a rocket?
Yeah, it sounds like we're on
Harlan.
a rocket or a submarine.
I thought I heard it say something about rocket.
Bloop.
Great flood.
Great flood.
Central America.
We do have a hurricane coming close to Florida, supposedly. I haven't even looked at the weather. I just saw somebody say something about it. I don't even care anymore.
Texas, too, I think, had some.
Such as all sounding.
Wait, what?
Go fry apple fries.
Whereabouts?
Whereabouts? Maybe Florida. I don't know. It's a rumor I heard. Is there any truth to it? That there's a storm of brewing?
Is it repeating some of the stuff we're saying?
I don't know. Kind of sounds like it.
After I said what I said, it sounded like it kind of repeated, and then it's kind of sounded like it might have repeated what you were saying. But listen to it. Like it was mocking us or mimicking.
Does anybody have a guess what ghost box this is I'm using right now? It's Ghost Box Trivia.
Reality. Want is my children,
All you want is your children?
Actress is.
Where are your children?
Peer words. Class with.
We're listening.
Poverty, corruption.
Sounds like the theme of 2020.
Yeah. Are you in there with Rob right now?
Veronica, stay back. Certainly shows it.
Sometimes you штурмовая платформа.
Is 2020 going to get worse before it gets better?
Exactly.
What did that say?
10 on.
I'm not sure.
It must sound like it said exactly.
Yeah, or undoubtedly.
Or undoubtedly, yeah. Wonderful. Not that I expected anything different, but. So what's the next big, I don't even know what to call it. What's the next big thing for 2020?
Is simple.
What do we have to look forward to? Do I really want to know?
Are we going to have some special visitors?
In crisis. The old-fashioned.
Are we going to have more talk about aliens and things like that with the government here coming up?
I did hear it say old-fashioned.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't drank alcohol now for...
The co-driver.
A Corona? No, she's...
The last drink I had, though, was an old-fashioned.
Mm.
Maybe I'll start drinking again. Might make the year better. I don't know.
No, we gotta keep clear heads.
Yeah.
Every time I want to go into a something, I think no, I gotta keep a clear head during this time.
Yeah.
They would love for us all to be zoned out.
What about the corona?
I don't know if that's what it really say.
The World Health Organization.
Wow, yeah, they do. I would say so. And ears. No, do they? The hills have eyes.
That's true.
Even though we are in sustain.
Even though we are what?
Existing? I don't know. This is where I'm relying on Lori's ear and
Yeah. The World Health Organized. Yeah, that's what I thought I heard.
Nuh-uh. It said what?
The World Health Organization. The WHO. The what and the when. Do they know what they're talking about? Or are they just feeding
what
us
that
a line?
is?
Yeah. Feeding us a line.
He said what that is.
Just making shit up. Nobody knows the real answer. They're just throwing out some BS just to appease everyone. Because what they say this week will be different next week.
Tomorrow.
Exactly.
Wake up in the morning, it's a whole other story.
Yeah.
Look, they don't talk while we're BSing in the middle. So let's ask a question and see if we get a response now, because it hasn't been saying nothing.
Yeah. So again, is there going to be any more big surprises for 2020?
I still don't think they know the future.
Yeah, probably not.
It was actually
Something was actually something. I don't know.
when the
Can you tell us? Go ahead.
After you.
Can you tell us where you're at right now? Oh, that sounds frosty and cold.
What does?
Whatever you poured.
My water into my cup. From my other cup. It is cold.
Idea until read.
Debbie wants to know if the doctors were telling the truth about the drug that heals COVID. Can you give us any answers on that? Your opinions?
To have that
Who was Claire? Is there going to be any new surprises?
Or is there anything that we should be concerned about? Do you know of anything that we should be concerned about? Somebody's colluding somewhere? Anything we need to prepare for, maybe? Hello?
It got real quiet.
Hello?
Hello? Is this thing still working?
It sounded angry.
What about the television? It's full of lies, lies, lies.
Wish I my mom that meme. Oh, Sally learned how to cure the virus. Or suit, whatever it was.
Rocketman has agreed to come.
Rocket Man has agreed to come?
Yeah.
All right.
Are we gonna meet some aliens before the year is over?
Oh, wait. Rocket Man, though, is.
Other friend. Any cases.
Conrad.
Other friends and what?
Nixon. Father, his child.
Are you guys aliens? Are we aliens?
Yeah, it got really quiet there for a minute, but no, the app hasn't stopped. It's still running.
Then.
In the courthouse.
Yeah, so many people do believe television.
Easier for a
Who is Rocket Man? And have they been here before?
Because Little Rocket Man wants us to help with his corona problem right now. That's the Rocket Man that came to my mind.
I'm just thinking Elton John in my head.
Well, so did I, but then I thought how Trump had called Kim Jong Rocket Man.
Yeah, that's true.
And I was like, Rocket Man's coming. Like, which Rocket Man?
Not to lie, but
comic of yes.
What's up, Scuba? I've done stuff like that.
not
Try to vape my phone or Rocket Man. Again,
In a moment, we'll.
who's Rocket Man? Who are you talking about?
Barry?
Can I ask?
Uh-huh. Does Barry have a nickname, Rocket Man?
We could not.
They subsided in this city.
Where are you talking to us from? What do you see around you?
Say Tenement Square. Is that what I heard? What city is there a riot in?
That
Do you say all of them?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, pick one. Pick a card, any card.
Do you guys know the question that I was going to ask that I forgot?
for that, after the death of
Of who?
Tenement Square, isn't that in China?
I don't know. Why? Is that what it said?
I thought that's what it said. Scuba wants to know if there's going to be a vaccine for COVID and when.
happen.
Do they have one now that they're testing?
Payments.
Oh, the payment. How much will it cost? Do you have any advice for us?
Run. Tough because
To do the
Well, we've got 20. Oh no, it's leaking. We've got 20 minutes left. So I don't know how many people would want to do cards or not. We can pull cards unless not that many people want them. Then we can continue the ghost box.
are you what?
Yeah, they seem to have gotten quiet on us tonight.
I don't have any questions in my head. And the ones I do keep leading me.
Brother, volunteer clubs of the
there was your run. I think.
You compare it.
Quite the opposite.
People around some.
Well, by the way, this is the Infinity Box
Power.
from Extreme Senses. An oldie but goodie. Since the Elysian was going to run Elysian, but it didn't want to.
The end it roasted over that. Do not know.
End it? Do not know?
Of communication with it was.
All right, you want to do some cards maybe? Because they've gotten right quiet on this.
We can do that.
Go ahead, Kyle.
All right, you guys can stick around if you want.
Vampire.
Vampires? Nah, I would have to say that when I say stick around.
I had a funny vampire joke. Yeah, I lost. Oh. Sound like
It's fine, much.
Who's a vampire?
Debbie wants to know if her friend Scott made it to the light.
That or one kind of lighting this wall. Can't see. And I've
That was weird.
It was.
And. Yes, he knows how.
That number add to
Already has.
That number add 2.
Yeah, that's what it sounded
it's
like.
right too.
That's right, too.
In the news of his host this week, show featured the work of
We're also on
Farmers.
All right. You got some cards out?
Let me take these headphones out so I can plug my phone back.
War and home and gonna get caught.
Friday evening.
Exposure is what they tell you the problem.
All right, spirits. We're going to turn this off. Thanks for talking to us if you did. We're going to pull some cards right now. So We're going to turn this off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It got really quiet. It's weird. Went from
Yeah.
to really quiet.
All right. Since Cece's new, I'm gonna do. Oh, I had to retrust my computer. Since Cece's new, I'm gonna do hers first, and I'm using the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck.
Oh, yeah. One of my favorites. I'll be using the vibrational energy deck from Debbie Anderson, my lovely co-host. God bless. Shuffling it, and one card just completely flew out of the deck, so I'm gonna just leave it there.
I've got the corn card here. Let me turn on this light here for a second.
Cornholio card?
The Cornholio card.
TP for my bunghole. I love the artwork in this deck.
It's beautiful. So it looks like a corn field there. It looks like maybe a moon above it. Almost open to the page. The corn. This makes me think of Tyler right now. The Corn Man.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yep.
So the essence. Corn represents the mother and sustenance and tangible abundance. This symbol represents material prosperity in the world of form that provides stability and substance to many. There's more than enough. And that's something, the law of one, everything else tells you there's more than enough. The invitation, you planted a beautiful field of dreams and worked hard. Even in moments when you were losing faith, you continued. Now the spirit of the corn comes to honor this and show you a bountiful harvest. This is the time to reap the rewards of hard work and trust, whether those rewards are financial or the kind of prosperity measured in quality rather than quantity. You are so blessed when this symbol appears. Don't forget to share your good fortune. The medicine, beware of shortcuts to your dreams or a fast track being offered to you now. Be especially mindful of your feelings of entitlement or an expectation to get something for nothing. This is a time for gratitude, perseverance, and humility. Be prepared to work toward your goals and plant the seeds of your intentions consciously and respectfully. Release any insecure thoughts of scarcity, feeling that there's not enough, or worry that someone else could take what is yours. This is like straight from The Secret. Know that the universe will always provide, but you must be in a relationship with it in order to receive. You will reap what you sow. Take heart. Even if you didn't plant well and have conjured up the illusion of a drought, there will always be a new season to begin again.
Cool.
Power of the corn.
Power of the corn. Are you threatening? All right. I saw Laura said at first she wanted the flying card, so it's the vibrational energy deck from Debbie Anderson, and the card that came out is this card right here, which is the combustion card. Let's see what it says. Wow. Just bam, turn right to the page. That doesn't happen too often. It says when a flame touches a piece of paper, it flares up for a moment. It is awe-inspiring and alive. Gradually, the flame dies down until it extinguishes itself. The vibration of combustion is short-lived. Stop and consider other options before setting light to something and destroying it. If you don't acknowledge this, you will incinerate and obliterate everything you love and trust in life. So yeah, that's like maybe a give thought before you make a decision type of thing. Or it could be your insane starting stack combustion.
Was that was the whole
Yep.
message?
Yep.
I've got one for Evelyn here. And she got the serpent card.
Ooh.
The serpent is the life force of Mother Earth. The coiled serpent of the Kundalini, I don't know how to say the word, brings passion, healing, and renewal. She offers us the fruit of the tree of knowledge in the Garden of Eden and reminds us to shed the past the way she sheds her tired old skin. Serpent comes to offer you the forbidden fruit that will set your passion and creativity free. The invitation, the serpent power of the Kundalini is stirring within your chakras, gently asking you to embrace its mystery. Shed the old skin that you have been so attached to and welcome the vulnerable pink underbelly that will bring you a fresh experience in your life. Your passion and sexuality are awakening, and this can be scary. Trust the wisdom of the serpent to transform your sensual energies into beautiful original manifestation. The medicine. When you shed the past gracefully, life will not strip it away with great drama. Indeed, that is something you want to avoid. Do not use your energies to seduce others or allow yourself to be seduced even by your own ideas.
I saw, as Ariana said, she would take a flyaway card, and I had one that stuck out of the deck. So we'll do that one for Ariana. It is the Breathe Deeply card. And it says, you are not openly accepting the vibration from the breath of life. You have somehow blocked off your divine right to inhale deeply and fill your lungs with the life force that is yours. Take 3 deep breaths right now and clear the struggles you have inside. Breathe in the energy of life and let go of anything that no longer serves you. Words of wisdom from the vibrational energy deck.
And I'm going to pull one for Breer. Did we pull one for Aaron yet?
Not yet. I kind of lost track of everybody, but we'll try to get to you.
Yeah, we got Breer and then Debbie and Aaron. And if we missed anybody in comments, make sure to throw it back at the bottom so we see it. Breer got the circle. The essence, unification, interconnectedness, and a sense of continuum is what this card implies. The circle reminds us all that we are all one, dancers in a unified, continuous, inclusive circle. This card reminds us of the cycles of life and the evolving self, ever changing and always connected. Human, spirit, nature, the cosmos are all connected. The invitation. When the circle appears, it reminds you that you are connected to everything and everyone, including to spirit. Spirit's essence beats in your heart and inspires you to create your world, knowing that you count, that you have purpose in this world. Imagine even a smile to a stranger can change the course of a life. When the circle invites you to dance in the sacred steps of life, know that your work, your love, your service brings greater value than you can know. Stay the course, keep dancing, the all will be well. The medicine, when the circle comes to you as medicine, you're meant to come up to an understanding of the importance of decay and letting go, the importance of dying to an old form and being reborn anew. If you are faced with the challenge of loss or disappointment, remember this. In the cycle of life, nothing is ever wasted. Love will seek itself again. Prosperity will come from a new idea or opportunity, and spirit will always waits for you to find your place in the dance again.
This one will be for Debbie. It is the time lapses card. Have you been missing time? Wow, man, I just bam turned right to it. Got it going on tonight. That's what she said. When asleep, you can travel. This is fully Debbie, I can tell already. When asleep, you can travel to different dimensional vibrations. Don't be afraid of what is already part of your transformational change. Time is only man-made, so enjoy the liberty and freedom of timelessness and absorb what is being given to you. Be open to learning new things about yourself and the universe. Sounds like that could be some of that astro travel stuff.
I'll pull Aaron's, and then Dawn would like a vibration one and preferably a flung card. Aaron got the lower world card. The essence. The lower world holds the hidden treasures of humanity. It is a place of rich and fruitful darkness where we can find the disowned parts of ourselves and the abandoned aspects of our psyches. The lower world is the place of our ancestors, where we discover the gifts and lessons from its past. It is the realm of the collective unconscious. Here we can meet our demons and transform them into pure energy, our source of personal power. The invitation. It is time to unearth your hidden treasures. Do not make yourself small in order for others to like or accept you. Bring out the gems and precious stones that you have kept inside your heart, hidden from even yourself. It's time to honor your past and recast your life as a heroic quest or guest. As you journey into the lower world, you will be offered all the gifts of your ancestors. Their struggles, the way they hurt, the way they lived, the way they died, they will all become blessings. The medicine, are you one of those people who do not like to face the past? Now your past is calling to be acknowledged, to be heard, and to be embraced. The only way to become unstuck is to honor everything that has transpired in your life, reflect on the lessons learned, and move on. If you bear witness to your past and learn its lessons, it will stop haunting you. As you embrace its gifts, you will recover a missing part of your soul.
All right, Don and Brent, the flying out card. Didn't fly out of the deck, but it's poking out of the deck. Poking. It is the Cosmic Prosperity.
Ooh.
Good looking card as well. Let's see if this works. Hey, there we go. Can maybe see it now. I keep forgetting I can do this.
Do a.
Make it like full screen.
Oh.
I can do that for either one of us. I always forget about that.
That's okay.
Cosmic Prosperity. Man, I'm getting good at like opening the book right to the page. I wasn't right to it, but it was one page away. Cosmic Prosperity. Accept and believe in what is being given to you at this time. Take this cosmic energy and do something great with it. The more you give, the more you receive. But you already know that. With this prosperity comes divine responsibility. Be prepared to receive and accept. Always be in the place of the higher good of mankind.
Oh, we've got Scuba and Cheesecake Mafia that'd like a card too. I just put mine back, but yours are faster reads anyway. You want to give one to them? Because I just now seen the YouTube.
Lori wanted one too.
And did Ezriana get one?
Yep. I'll do this one for Lori. Whoop, flyaway card. Man. It's one that's already come up too. Weird. It's the combustion card again. And again, bam. Wow. Freaking myself out. Again, with combustion, it says when a flame touches a piece of paper, it flares up for a moment. It is awe-inspiring and alive. Gradually, the flame dies down until it extinguishes itself. The vibration of combustion is short-lived. Stop and consider other options before setting light to something and destroying it. If you don't acknowledge this, you will incinerate and obliterate everything you have loved and trust in your life. So again, that's like one of those, I think it's saying to, if you have a decision you're going to make, think it out thoroughly before making it. That's kind of what I get from that. But you may get something completely different. All right, who else am I going to do?
Got Scuba and Cheesecake Mafia.
Scuba. Quiet times. What? Quiet times. The silent vibration of quiet is the loudest and most encompassing sound known to mankind. You have been far too busy to hear it. So now is the time when you need to accept the stillness and tranquility into your soul being. Let yourself bathe in the lush of peace and tranquility so you can soothe your soul and restore your equilibrium. That was me when I sat on the couch the other day after dinner. I just soothed my soul into a nice nap. Like, I'm going to watch this video on YouTube. Out like a light.
And add Brina to it too after Cheesecake Factory. Or Cheesecake Factory. I'm so sorry, Cheesecake Mafia.
Cheesecake Factory. I've been there. It's been a while.
It's been a long while.
I think I ate too much cheesecake. That's why I was shopping for new pants that fit.
We always got time for you, Brina.
Try to get everybody. All right. Cheesecake Mafia. Boom. Another card pops up. I am good at that, apparently. Upon a Star. It says, upon a star. When you wish upon a star, your dreams come true. The universal vibration of wishing is only set into motion, allowing you to do whatever your heart desires when you are ready to accept them as real. Whatever you have been told in the past is related to then. You are now an adult, and your wishes and desires need to be projected outwardly in order for them to manifest. So what are you waiting for? Again, with that manifestation thing, a whole random Nautica thing pops in my head. And I saw somebody ask about that, if I had done a Randonautica trip this week. And no, I haven't done one, but the week's not over yet. So after the last one, it freaked me out a little bit.
Yeah. So we've got Brina and Sherry.
This is for Brianna, and it's the two faces of mankind.
Wait, did you just get Cheesecake Mafia?
Yep.
Okay.
That was the last one.
Ooh, I like that one.
What it says about two faces of mankind. Where there is a feminine, there is a masculine. A negative needs a positive, and vice versa. You cannot create a harmonic vibration without first acknowledging and accepting the balance of yin and yang in your life. It is the law of vibration and energy, which is ever evolving. Cool artwork in this deck as well. It's kind of subdued, but really cool.
I like it.
I like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
And this one's going to be for Sherry. Cards are just flying out of the deck tonight. This one is the release card. All right, for Sherry, release. It says, it is that time when you need to release the toxins in your body and mind. Give yourself permission to heal yourself holistically. mind, body, and soul. Feel yourself letting go of the old patterns that no longer serve you. Be happy to accept the new you that will be the transformation of the vibration of release. Yeah, the meanings on these cards are all short, but they're kind of direct to the point.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else that we missed so far? Very welcome, Sherry. Nice when they're always on point like that and they kind of resonate.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull one for myself real quick just to see what it says. I got the Upon a Star card again. It's weird how some of these are coming out like repeatedly. I was hoping I would have got the F word card. So for me, it says, when you wish upon a star, your dreams come true. The universal vibration of wishing is only set into motion, allowing you to do whatever your heart desires. When you're ready to accept them as real, whatever you have been told in the past is regulated to them. You are now an adult, and your wishes and desires need to be projected outwardly in order for them to manifest. So what are you waiting for? Again, weird that whole manifesting thing reminds me of using that Randonautica app, and that's a card I pull for myself.
Yeah.
That's part of using that app is to manifest your intent.
Exactly.
Stranger things have happened. Well, cool. That'll wrap us up. We're a little past time. So thanks everybody for hanging out with us tonight. There will be a paranormal soup this Sunday. Jason was going to join us tonight. He took the wife and the kids to the drive-in and sent a message that said after the first drive-in movie ended, the kids wanted to stay and watch another movie. So that's what they're doing tonight, is having a little bit of family night. But there will be a paranormal soup coming up this Sunday, so we will see you all there. And thanks for hanging out with us, and stay safe the rest of this weird week, that world of weeks that we're living in. Good night, everybody.